State tax, Section 84, rate of state tax. There shall be levied, assessed, collected, and paid upon the transfer of the net state as determined in accordance with Sections 85 and 86 of every decedent, whether resident or non-resident of the Philippines, a tax at the rate of 6% based on the value of such net state as amended by trade. Section 86, computation of net state. For the purpose of the tax imposed in this chapter, the value of the net state shall be determined. A. Deductions allowed to the state of a citizen or a resident in the case of a citizen or resident of the Philippines by deducting from the value of the gross state. 1. Standard deduction, an amount equivalent to 5 billion pesos. 3. Claims 2. For claims against the state, provided that at the time the indebtedness was incurred, the debt instrument was duly notarized, and if the loan was contracted with 3 years before the death of the decedent, the administrator or executor shall submit a statement showing the disposition of the proceeds of the loan. 3. For claims of the deceased against insolvent persons where the value of decedent's interest therein is included in the value of the gross state. 4. For unpaid mortgages upon or any indebtedness in respect to property where the value of decedent interest therein undiminished by such mortgage or indebtedness is included in the value of the gross state but not including any income tax upon income received after the death of the decedent or property taxes by accrued before his death or any state tax, the deduction herein allowed in the case of claims against the state, unpaid mortgages, or any indebtedness shall, when founded upon a promise or agreement be limited to the extent that they were contracted bona fide and for an adequate and full consideration in money or money's worth. There shall also be deducted losses incurred during the settlement of the state arising from fires, storms, shipwreck, or other casualties, or from the robbery, theft, or embezzlement. When such losses are not compensated for by insurance or otherwise, and if at the same time of the filing of the tax such losses have not been claimed as a deduction for the income tax purposes in an income tax return, and provided that such losses were incurred not later than the last day for the payment of the state tax as provided in Section A of Section 91. 5. Property previously taxed. An amount equal to the value specified below of any property forming part of the gross state situated in the Philippines of any person who died within 5 years prior to the death of the decedent or transferred to the decedent by gift within 5 years prior to his death, where such property can be identified as having been received by the decedent from the donor by gift, or from such prior decedent by gift, bequest, device, or inheritance, or which can be identified as having been acquired in exchange for property so received. 100% of the value if the prior decedent died within 1 year prior to the death of the decedent, or if the property was transferred to him by gift within the same period prior to his death. 80% of the value of the prior decedent died more than 1 year but not more than 2 years prior to the death of the decedent, or if the property was transferred to him by gift within the same period prior to his death. 60% of the value if the prior decedent died more than 2 years but not more than 3 years prior to the death of the decedent, or if the property was transferred to him by gift within the same period prior to his death. 40% of the value if the prior decedent died more than 3 years but not more than 4 years prior to the death of the decedent if the property was transferred to him by gift within the same period prior to his death, and 20% of the value if the prior decedent died more than 4 years but not more than 5 years prior to the death of the decedent, or if the property was transferred to him by gift within the same period prior to his death. These deductions shall be allowed only where the donor's tax or state tax imposed under this title was finally determined and paid by or on behalf of such donor or the state of such prior decedent as the case may be, and only in the amount finally determined as the value of such property in determining the value of the gift, or the gross state of such prior decedent, and only to the extent that the value of such property is included in the decedent gross state, and only if in determining the value of the state of the prior decedent, no deduction was allowable under paragraph 5 in respect of the property or properties given in exchange therefore, where a deduction was allowed of any mortgage or other lien in determining the donor's tax or the state tax of the prior decedent, which was paid in whole or in part prior to the decedent's death, then the deduction allowable under such subsection shall be reduced by the amount so paid. Such deduction allowable shall be reduced by an amount which bears the same ratio to the amounts allowed deductions under paragraph 2, 3, 4, and 6 of this subsection as the amount otherwise deductible under said paragraph. 5. Bears to the value of the decedent state. Where the property referred to consists of two or more items, the aggregate value of such items shall be used for the purpose of computing the deduction. 6. Transfer for public use the amount of all bequests, legacies, devices, or transfers to or for the use of government of the Republic of the Philippines or any political subdivision thereof for exclusively public purposes. 7. The family home, an amount equivalent to the current fair market value of the decedent family home, provided however that if the said current fair market value exceeds 10 million pesos, the excess shall be subject to state tax. 8. Amount received by heirs under Republic Act number 4917. Any amount received by the heirs from the decedent's employee as a consequence of the death of the decedent employee in accordance with Republic Act number 4917, provided that such amount included in the gross state of the decedent. 8. 8. Deductions allowed to non-resident state. In the case of a non-resident, not a citizen of the Philippines, by deducting from the value of the part of his gross state which at the time of his death is situated in the Philippines. 1. Standard deduction, an amount equivalent to 500,000 pesos. 2. That proportion of the deduction is specified in paragraph 2, 3, and 4 of subsection A of this section which the value of such part bears to the value of his entire gross state, however situated, as amended by TRAIN. C. The amount tax due, whether paid or still due and outstanding. B. Time of filing for the purpose of determining the state tax provided for in Section 84 of this Code. The state tax return required under the preceding subsection shall be filed within 1 year from the decedent's death. A certified copy of the schedule of partition and the order of the court approving the same shall be furnished the commissioner within 30 after the promulgation of such order. Extension of time. The commissioner shall have authority to grant in meritorious cases a reasonable extension not exceeding 30 days for filing the return. D. Place of filing. Except in cases where the commissioner otherwise permits the return required under subsection A, shall be filed with an authorized agent bank or revenue district officer, collecting officer, or duly authorized treasurer of the city or municipality in which the decedent was domiciled at the time of his death, or if there be no legal residence in the Philippines with the office of the Commissioner. Section 91, C. Payment by installment. In case the available cash of the state is insufficient to pay the total state tax due, payment by installment shall be allowed within 2 years from the statutory date for each payment without civil penalty and interest. Section 97, payment of tax antecedent to the transfer of shares, bonds, or rights. There shall not be transferred to any new owner in the books of any corporation, sociedad, anonima, partnership, business, or industry organized or established in the Philippines by any share, obligation, bond, or right by way of gift, inter vivos, or mortis causa, legacy, or inheritance, unless a certification from the commissioner that the taxes fixed in this title and due thereon have been paid is shown. If a bank has knowledge of the debt of a person who maintain a bank deposit account alone or joint with another, it shall allow any withdrawal from the said deposit account subject to a final withholding tax of 6%. For this purpose, all withdrawal slips shall contain a statement to the effect that all of the joint depositors are still living at the time of withdrawal by any one of the joint depositors, and such statement shall be under oath by the said depositors.